So you've kind of been doing the home life thing for a couple years. You haven't given us an album in 4 years.
Well, let's calm down here.
Sorry, apologize. Correct me.
So I put out a record 4 years ago, and then I toured that summer, and then I toured the next summer.
Well, you didn't let me finish my question.
The next summer.
I was going to say that.
I took last year off.
Yes.
To make a record.
Right, which we so appreciate. But let me ask you, has being home and sort of living that normal home life, like, I don't know, helped the writing of these new songs?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the best thing about writing is that if you do it right, then every piece of it is a part of your life, right? So you need to go home and tend the garden that you're writing about. So I think it's a very important thing that you go home and you spend time with your friends, you spend time with your family, and you find a life to write about, because otherwise all of your songs are just about being on the road or being in a band, and they, you know, like I can. How many times can I write "Turn the Page" before I need to actually find something else?
Right. Well, so
"Turn the Page," by the way, kids, is a reference to a Bob Seger reference.
Thank you for clarifying. We heard you wrote 60 songs for this record. How do you choose between your kids? More? How do you choose to narrow down to an album that you're happy with?
Well, first off, some of them are not good. It just happens that way. No, I mean, seriously. I mean, you write because you get excited by a moment, right? Like you start writing, you get this idea in your head, and you follow it. And some of those, like when I say I've written 4 records of material, and when I say this, understand, most songwriters will tell you the exact same thing. This isn't like a special thing germane to me. The idea is that you write and you write and you write, and sometimes they mean that you've spent 8 hours in a studio making a full demo, you've got these songs together, and it just doesn't hit you later on the way that maybe something else you wrote did. And then what happens is 4 years later, you go back to that song and you realize that it was just because it didn't have a good chorus or it didn't have a good verse or a good pre-chorus. And that song might come back later. It's just that of everything that I wrote, these 12 songs were the ones that most represent where I feel like I'm at right now.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more videos from your favorite artist. And while you're here, check out these other videos.